I'm here with my beautiful wife, Kristen. All right, let's talk about the exciting news. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope you can hear it in my voice because I think this is going to definitely make a big impact on your business, be able to share more income with you, but also share a really good opportunity for you, okay? And what I'm talking about is a new brand partnership in Postcard Networker, okay? We're calling it a brand partnership, okay? And this is an opportunity for you and for everybody. Now, I just want to put a special caveat out there, or a special little notice out there. This is optional. You don't have to do this. You can do it. Your team can take part in it. Anybody can take part in it. But as with everything in Postcard Networker, hey, you can still get paid even if you don't participate, you know? So even if you're not able to do it or you're not interested in doing it right today or right now, even if one of your members becomes a brand partner and takes us up on the brand partnership offer in Postcard Networker, you're still going to get a commission, right, for referring them. So just remember that as we talk about that. But I can tell you right now, you are going to absolutely love what we're offering, okay, with the brand partnerships. So let's talk about it. A brand partnership essentially is going to be you being able to team up directly with Kristen and I with Postcard Networker, okay? Actually creating a real, you would basically become a partner, okay, of ours. Now, you're not going to necessarily own Postcard Networker. You're not buying shares in it, or you're not buying part of the company. You're not kind of investing in the company or anything like that, but you're essentially becoming a direct partner of ours, okay? And I'm going to tell you what you get. I'm going to tell you a little bit about kind of the positioning that we're going to allow you personally to have if you decide to become a brand partner, okay? So you're going to get personalized postcards. Now, essentially what the personalized postcards are is I'm going to allow you to put your face on your own postcards, okay? Your name, your story. Now, keep in mind, for those of you that are brand new, or that maybe you're a little bit newer, okay? Or even if you're a little scared of, oh, I don't know what to say on it, or whatever, we can co-brand them with me if you want. So it can be, you know, Jerry and Joel, Bob and Joel, David and Joel, Mary and Joel, Mary and Kristen, okay? Or you know, Jessica and Kristen. Or it can just be Bob, Jerry, Jessica, Bill, okay? So you can put yourself on it. You can put yourself with either Kristen or I on it, or all three of us, or all of us. We can work on that pitch together, okay? But the key is that we're going to allow you to be able to put yourself out there as the leader, okay? Now, I want you to just imagine this, because this has been going on for Kristen and I for the last year. I mean, longer from a branding perspective, because, you know, I've always put us out there as, you know, the leaders in systems and in websites and stuff like that. But I want you to think about this. In the last year, with Postcard Networker, there have been literally millions of postcards, okay, being mailed to homes. Okay, millions, all right? At least well over a million anyway. I don't know the exact number. I guess I could sit down and probably figure it out, but at least 1.5 million or 2 million postcards mailed in the last year to the homes of prospects. Now, to me, what that says is there's at least 1 million people out there that have received, or more, 1 million, 2 million people, that have received our name, our picture, our story, okay? There's a potential for at least 1 million people out there to recognize who we are. Even if they don't purchase, even if they don't join, even if they don't become a part of Postcard Networker, they've seen us, right? They've been exposed to our name, our picture, our brand. Does that make sense? So what we're allowing you to do is not only continue building your business with Postcard Networker with personalized postcards, because the personalized postcards are actually going to come back in through the Postcard Networker system. Okay? It's going to be you and your brand and your name and your picture and your story pitching Postcard Networker, okay, to all the prospects, okay, and bringing them back in through the system the exact same way the postcards that Kristen and I have right now, okay? But instead of Kristen and Joel, it'll be Jerry, or it'll be Bill, or it'll be Dr. Dick, or it'll be Charles, okay, or it'll be David or Deborah, okay, or Mary, all right? So just think about that. Just think about that. Now, it'll still have the access codes on them, okay, so you don't have to worry about that. They'll still have the addresses on them, okay, the names and addresses pre-printed on them. They'll still have all of that, okay? So personalization. Now, here's the interesting thing. What if over the next year, 100,000 people receive your postcards, or 200,000 people or 500,000 people receive your postcards with your name on it? Even if they were people coming from your downline, 10 generations down, 20 generations down, 30 generations down, using a postcard with Mary's picture on it, okay? That picture and that name and everything is going to go out to so many people. Even if they don't join, you're starting to get name recognition. You're starting to become famous, right? You're starting to become, hey, that's Charles, that's Rex, that's that guy, that's that lady that I saw in those postcards, right? So all of a sudden, your personal recruiting power, your personal leadership power when you talk to people gets elevated so much, okay? Because you're the one on the postcard, okay? Pretty cool, right? So we're going to offer you the opportunity to be able to have your own personalized postcards, okay? And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit as well. You're going to be able to have your own personalized landing page, okay? Your name, your picture, your brand, your story. And by the way, just so that you know, you don't have to design these yourself. You don't have to build them yourself. You don't even have to write the story on them yourself. You don't have to write the pitch on them yourself. I'm going to work on that with you, okay? Kristen will work on that, on the colors and the look and the feel with you, okay? So we will actively take a role in helping you to make sure that, you know, these are good and they work, you know, because we're not going to put out something from Postcard Networker that doesn't look awesome and that doesn't work and that doesn't convert well, okay? And by the way, the landing pages, you know, my plan isn't necessarily to redesign the whole landing page. My plan is just to swap you out. I mean, if you want to redesign the whole landing page, we can look at that. But basically, just take where Chris and I are on the landing pages now and insert you in there, okay? Because you're still part of Postcard Networker and we're still pitching the same business, so you can have an awesome landing page with you as the star, right? You as the leader, you as the, you know, the hero, okay? And again, that gives you so much more power to be able to build your business, so much more when you're talking to prospects or when you're talking to people. They will already recognize and know who you are and want to work with you, okay? They'll be calling you. The phone starts ringing all of a sudden because, you know, 100,000 people got postcards with your name on it, okay? Pretty cool, right? So we're also going to create a landing page with you, your picture, your name, your story, okay? And we can obviously discuss and negotiate what's going to go on that page and how it's going to look and stuff like that, and you can have input into that. We're going to fully integrate this into Postcard Networker, okay? So we're not building you your own system. We're not building you your own postcards or your own websites or your own back office or anything like that. We're essentially, what we're doing is we're going to build you your own postcards, your own landing pages, and we're going to hook it up to our software, okay? We're going to fully integrate it with everything that we currently have, with the matching postcards, with the OMA program, okay, with the third income stream, with the information products, okay, with the fourth income stream, with the generic network marketing opportunity, okay, where people can pick their own. So essentially what this is doing is it's giving you the opportunity to basically have your own personally branded postcard marketing system, fully built, fully functional, that takes orders for you, that positions you as the leader, as the kind of one of the main people, okay, so that you and your team can build your business, and so that other people can follow you too. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit too. But it's going to be fully integrated with Postcard Networker. The access codes, the addresses, the matching postcards, you name it, everything is going to work the same. We're basically just going to swap out Kristen and Joel for you, okay, and your name and your picture. Or your team, if you want to put 2 or 3 of your team members on it. Maybe you want to put you and you want to put 2 or 3 of your leaders on the postcard. You can do that too, okay? I mean, it's flexible. It's your, you know, it's your, at the end of the day, it's your decision, but I'm gonna make sure it works. So I'm not gonna let you do anything that's not gonna work, or that's not gonna convert, or that's gonna mess it up, okay? But I mean, it's really up to you to make that kind of those final decisions as to how you want them to look and what colors and stuff like that. And we'll obviously give you advice and we'll tweak them to make sure they're awesome. All right, fully integrated with Postcard Networker though. So the way I look at it is like, well, what if you wanted to go? Because there's a couple leaders that I've been talking to over the last couple of months, and they were kind of like, oh, I wish I had my own system. I wish I had a system like Postcard Networker where I could be on it. And it kind of started to make me think. It's like, well, what if you could have a system like Postcard? Well, what if you had Postcard Networker and your picture was on it? Wouldn't that be better than kind of trying to go create your own, trying to go build your own system, find your own leads? The system itself, folks, if you were to try to build this, ridiculous. Like the cost involved and the time involved. I mean, it's taken me a year, obviously, to build this out, test it, and all that. Okay. So here's another thing that we're gonna provide to you, and this to me is probably as much value as the postcards. We're gonna start co-branding you through the OMA program. Okay, because you're gonna be basically our direct partner. Right, with Kristen and I, right? You're going to be our direct partner. So we're going to start doing, you know how sometimes we'll do a call with, we'll do an interview with one of our members, or we'll bring one of our members, Dr. Pritchard was on the call, I think last week or a week or two ago. We'll talk to them and we'll help, we'll get the story and we'll talk to them about the business, but we're also helping to elevate their brand and helping to put their name out there and stuff like that. So we do that kind of on a regular basis anyway. But if you're working with us in a brand partnership, we're going to do that basically on a weekly basis. Every time you want to make a video yourself or with us, and obviously again we're going to set some parameters on it. We want good, solid training videos and stuff like that through our OMA program, or we can do them together. You and I can get on the phone once a week, record an audio, we'll create a video out of it, and we'll push it out through the OMA program. Because when we push the videos out through the OMA program, what happens is it gets syndicated essentially across all of our OMA members. So everybody takes those videos and publishes them on their YouTube channels, and the reach just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And as more people come into the OMA program, they pick up all those videos too, right? Because right now we've probably got close to 200 videos in our OMA program, 150, 200 videos, something like that. And the new members that come into the OMA program take all the old videos and they post them too. They can post all the videos, right? So as we continue to grow the OMA program, the membership, and basically syndicating them across everybody's channels, you're going to be able to push videos out through the OMA program as well. Obviously, I'm not going to give you direct access to do that. They'll all have to be approved, okay? But I'm going to work with you to create those videos. Our video team will create those videos for you, okay? We'll actually produce them for you, all right? And the cool little, the cool little graphics, and we can make all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so you'll get co-branded through the OMA program as well, which again is kind of does the same thing as the postcards do, the personalized postcards, because it's your name, your picture, your face that people start to recognize, and you start to get that kind of instant fame, right? That goes along with, hey, wow, you're one of the top people, you're one of the leaders, you're the main person, right, doing this, right? So that's pretty awesome. We're also going to create an information product with you. This is pretty cool because, hey, remember when we started Postcard Networker, and then when we changed kind of some of the options in it? Originally, we kind of had just one thing that you could purchase, the Gold program, right? And then we said, well, let's move away from that, and let's get into offering a network marketing company, and offering some information products, and offering the OMA program, and offering the postcards, and paying all our members on all that. Well, income stream number 3 is information products, okay? Now, we're going to give you the opportunity as a brand partner to create your own information product with me, okay? And we can either do a product together where it's, you know, David and Joel, and Rex and Joel, and Jerry and Joel, and Sharon and Joel, or Sharon and Kristen, or whatever, Deborah and Kristen, you know what I mean? So we can create an information product together and publish it, or you can create your own with my help, okay? And you know, we'll pick the price of it, we'll pick what it's going to be, and you'll notice that we don't put out a lot of information products. We don't put out a ton of them, and there's a reason for that. The only time that we put out information products or anything through income stream number 3 is when I feel like it actually provides a lot of value, when it actually is a really good, you know, value for people, okay? So the information product, if we put one out, it's going to be good, okay? And I'm going to work with you to be able to create something really, really good. And we can create any price on it, okay? $10, $20, $50, $500, $5,000, okay? We can kind of negotiate the price of your information product. And here's the great part. We're going to actually sell it through Postcard Networker for you. Okay? So you don't have to worry about, okay, where am I going to, you know, a lot of people kind of come into this industry and come into this business thinking, yeah, that would be neat to have my own course, or my own training, or my own audio, or my own CD, or my own, you know, ebook, or my own physical book, you know, like Postcard Dynasty, right? That's an information product, all right? It's a book, tells a story, provides information and training. Okay, so we can write. I can help you write a book. Okay, and you can have your own book. But here's the thing: a lot of people don't know where to push that out to. They don't have a customer base, right? We're actually going to sell your information product through Postcard Networker, through income stream number 3. So here's the thing: all of our members are still going to get paid on your information product. So it's not like we're taking these brand partners and we're saying, hey, we're going to let them sell stuff to your team, right? We're not saying that. We're saying, hey, we're going to take anybody who wants to be a brand partner. We're going to sell information products to your team from them and from us, but we're going to pay everybody commissions on that, right? So if somebody in your downline buys the information product of one of our new brand partners, you're going to still get paid. Doesn't that make sense? So everybody wins. The training that's provided through the information products, and the information is great because I'm not going to let anybody release any junk, right, through our Postcard Networker business or to our customers. You're going to be able to get your name out there more. You're going to be able to get paid as the creator of the product. So no matter who buys it anywhere in the Postcard Networker system, you're going to basically get a partner cut, right? So you get a percentage of the sales across the entire membership. Plus, we're going to pay all of the uplines, all of the people who actually created those leads and those members. We're going to pay them their 20%, 10%, 10%, 10%. We're still going to pay them their 4 generations of pay. Everybody absolutely wins with this. Okay, so we're going to be able to help you create your own information product, and we're going to sell it for you through our membership. And it'll be available in perpetuity. So as long as Postcard Networker continues to go, we'll continue to sell your information product for you. on your behalf, and we'll promote it on Saturday morning breakfast calls, right? We'll do an interview with you. We'll bring you on, let you talk about it, how excited you are about it. We'll help you, do the pitch. We'll send emails about it, okay? This is kind of like a built-in platform of customers that we're allowing you to tap into, okay, for your own information product, all right? So you've got a built-in customer base. Okay, essentially built in completely. Now, here's the other thing I didn't mention. The personalized postcards, the other thing that we're going to do with them is we're not just going to let you use them. Okay, so if you build out a personalized postcard with me, and let's say it's Dr. Pritchard on them. Okay, let's say Dr. Pritchard says, yeah, I want to do this, I want to be a brand partner, and I'm going to build out a postcard with you, Joel. Now, those postcards, so Dr. Pritchard will be able to use them, but so will all of his team, okay? Because we're actually going to offer his postcards now through our shopping cart in Postcard Networker, okay? We're going to offer your postcards through our shopping cart. So they'll be able to have the choice now to purchase the Kristen and Joel branded postcard, or the Dr. Pritchard branded postcard, or the Mary branded postcard, or the Jerry, or the Bill. They'll have the option of whose postcards do we want to purchase. All of them will have names and addresses. All of them will come with matching postcards. All of them will have all of the same features. But here's the cool thing. Anytime anybody in your downline, or anybody not in your downline, anybody in the entire system, okay? It could be somebody that's personal to me, okay, that I personally refer. If they use your postcards, if they buy your postcards, you as a brand partner are going to get partner percentage, a partner commission on all of the postcard sales. I want that to sink in for you guys, okay? Now, the commissions aren't huge per postcard, okay, because the margins are fairly tight. But we're going to negotiate together what your cut is going to be. But you're going to get a cut of every single postcard that goes out the door with your name and your picture on it. Okay? You personally are going to get a cut. It doesn't matter if they're on your first generation, third generation, 12th generation, 20th generation. It doesn't matter if they're not even under you. Maybe they're somewhere else in the Postcard Network or business. We're going to promote your postcards. We're going to allow everybody to use them, and we're going to give you a commission. You personally are going to get an override, almost like a royalty on every single one. Same thing with the information products. Okay, so you're getting royalties on the postcards, you're getting royalties on the information products. Okay, think about that. That's pretty powerful, and you've already got a built-in customer base for this. Oh, look, I'm ahead of myself. Partner commissions on all sales. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is we're saying, listen, anything that's purchased with your name on it, with your brand on it, you now essentially get a partner commission. So we're not just saying, hey, come and let's personalize some stuff for you personally. Let's allow your team to use this. Let's allow anybody who connects with your story, your brand, your name, you in our whole system to use this, and I'm going to pay you a royalty, a percentage of commission on any of the sales. And I'm going to promote you. I mean, we're going to be working together, right? Which is pretty cool. Now, if we were to, this isn't the price, okay? This isn't what it's gonna cost you, okay? But if you were to go personalize your own postcards, this is what it would cost you, I believe, okay? Now, I do all my own copywriting myself, okay, personally, just because I have experience in it, because I've been doing it so long. So it's not like I hired a copywriter for $2,500. But if you were to go hire a decent copywriter, I mean, if you hire a top copywriter, it would cost you probably 10 grand. Probably cost you 20 grand. And a lot of the copywriters also take a percentage of your sales. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but a good copywriter might be 10, 20, 30 grand, 100 grand, plus 5% royalty on anything you sell, something like that, right? But a decent copywriter, you could probably get a postcard built by a decent copywriter for maybe $2,500. The graphic design on a postcard, I would say would cost you about $500, okay, for a decent graphic designer, okay? And we pay our graphic designers, obviously, to to make our postcards, okay? Just to build the postcards, it probably costs you about $3,000, okay? So I'm going to keep track of this, okay, if you were to make your own postcards. Now, that doesn't include, like, finding the leads for the postcards. It doesn't include the access codes and the building the system and any of that. That's just actually making a postcard, okay? Personalized landing pages, I'm going to say the graphic design is a lot more, because actually we paid graphic designers quite a bit, even more than this, but I'm going to say it's going to cost you at least $3,000, okay, to do a decent job on graphic design for the landing page, okay? Maybe $5,000, $3,000 to $5,000 probably cost you. You can get away with less, but then you end up with somebody who's not really as good a graphic designer. Okay, so let's say programming just for the landing page. This isn't even the system. This isn't software. This isn't the tracking. Just to put together the system, let's say another $2,000. The copywriter, let's say another $3,000 or more for your landing page. Okay, this is if you're not going to do it yourself. Okay, but often when we do it ourselves, if we don't have experience, it ends up kind of looking like a do-it-yourself. Okay, so just for the landing page alone, let's put together about another, let's say $5,000 to $8,000. Okay, so now we're up to $11,000 in cost if you're going to do this yourself. Okay? If you're going to put this together yourself, if you're not going to work with Postcard Network, or if you're going to say, no, Joel, I could build this myself. I would say that to build a good quality postcard and a good landing page, you're already looking at $11,000. Okay. To fully integrate it with a system like Postcard Networker, the programming alone, the programming and the time alone to build this, months and months of time, and I would say at least $100,000 just for the programming. Okay, to actually get a software or build a software similar to what we have in Postcard Networker. In fact, I would say I don't even know if you could find a programmer to do this, because the one person that we have doing this, our programmer that we've hired full-time that works for us, very few and far between like him. Okay, I know there's lots of programmers out there, but to find somebody as dedicated and as good and as skilled as that, very, very difficult. Okay, but also copywriting inside the system, the video production, the sales pitches, graphic design in the members area. Okay, I mean, you're looking at literally, once you start building out all these costs to build a system like Postcard Networker. I'm not talking about the postcards of the landing page now. I'm talking about the actual bones of the system and the way it works and all of that. If you were to try to build out Postcard Networker yourself, you're probably looking at minimum $100,000. Okay, but you're probably looking at maybe $200,000, $300,000. And I would say if you don't have experience, it's going to take you a year to build, maybe longer. Okay, just to customize it. I mean, we customized it pretty quick, given the time constraints that we had to get it out, and we continue to add to it. Every week, every month, we continue to add more stuff to it, right? And grow it and grow it. So it's like kind of like an ongoing cost. But let's just say it costs you $100,000 to actually build out the system. Now we're at $111,000 and probably 6 months or more of time to put this all together. 6 months, maybe a year by the time you get something even close to this. If you wanted to copy it, if you wanted to have your own, system like this. And that does not include some of the kind of intrinsic factors that we're going to provide through the brand partnership. Co-branding through the OMA, you can't buy that anywhere. I mean, you have to build a team of people. You have to actually go get people who are going to push out those videos, okay? And that's something that we've been doing, and we obviously have leaders and members that are participating in the OMA program that are willing to push that out. You can't buy that. You have to build that, okay? And that's taken us, obviously, over a year to put together the membership that we have today, and it's going to continue to grow. An information product, not easy to put together, okay? Most people don't have their own information product. Most people don't have their own book. Most people don't have their own course. If it was so easy to do, everybody would have one, right? And so that's a difficult thing to put a price tag on, okay? But help and support in building out that. If you came to me today and you said, Joel, I want to put together an information product, and I just want to hire you as a consultant to build it with me, I would probably charge you somewhere in the range of, well, I don't even know if I would have time really to do it, to be honest. I would probably politely decline, but I would probably charge you somewhere in the range of $20,000 to $30,000 at least to help you put together an information product, just to build like a book or a course or a training or something like that, okay? Plus, I would want a percentage of all your sales, okay? So I'd want 5 or 10% or more of your total sales, gross sales of your product, okay? No matter where you sell it, okay? So the information product, you know, the value on that's pretty hard to put a number on. The fact that you have a built-in customer base to sell the postcards to sell the information products, again, immeasurable. I mean, how do you put a price tag on the fact that we've collected people who are interested in working with you and using your postcards and using your information products and stuff like that? Not only that, you're going to get an endorsement from me to the customer base, to the Postcard Network or membership, because obviously I'm going to love your information product and I'm going to love your postcards because I'm building them with you. Right? So of course I'm going to endorse them. So you really can't buy an endorsement from a leader. You really can't buy an endorsement from, you know, the owner of a system, from a CEO of Postcard Network. You can't just buy that. You can't put a price tag on that. And then of course you're getting partner commissions on all the sales that are coming through. Okay? Pretty awesome. Okay? So, I mean, if you were to go do this yourself, I mean, some of the stuff you couldn't do, I don't believe, but you'd be well over $100,000 in costs building out all this stuff yourself if you want this. Okay, if this is something that's like, wow, yeah, this is, you know, this is what I want. Here is what it's going to cost. Okay, if you want to participate in it, if you want to use this, if you want to be a brand partner, okay, here's the time to build everything. Yeah, I would say if you were to build it, 200 grand or more. Okay, I had a couple extra slides in here I've been talking. One-time cost only for a brand partnership is $20,000, okay? Now, at the beginning, I said it's not going to be for everybody, all right? And I'm going to tell you about the commissions that you can earn on that as well, okay? However, here's the thing. The value, like I said, that you're getting for this is ongoing, but also, if you were to try to do it yourself, you're well into 6 figures. Okay, so $20,000, I believe, is a steal for the personalized postcards, personalized landing page, fully integrated with Postcard Networker. We're going to get the co-branding through the OMA program. We're going to build your own information product. We are going to sell to our customer base on your behalf, and you're going to get partner commissions on all the sales as you grow. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. A couple of people just left. They didn't even get to the introductory offer. $9,800 right now. Okay, so we actually are going to discount it to help you get this going. Okay, to help you get this in your business. So the regular price is going to be $20,000 very soon. I'm not going to put a date on it. I'm not going to say in the next 3 days or 5 days or month or whatever, but we're going to do an introductory offer for only $9,800, okay, a one-time cost for you to become a brand partner. All right. Again, we're going to build your postcards, your landing page. I'm going to work with you to integrate it all. We're going to do co-branding, information product, everything that we talked about today. You get for just $9,800. Okay, one time. And I know that's an investment. And normally we don't sell a lot of things that have a really high ticket. However, this is an opportunity for you to be able to not only invest in yourself and become a brand partner, but listen, here's the important part. You don't have to buy this to get paid on it. Okay? This is what some of these people that just left are missing. Okay? That just jumped off the call when I said $20,000 and they said, "Oh my God, you're asking for tons of money." No, you don't get it. You're missing it. Listen. This is the point. This may or may not be for you. But if it's not for you, this is what we're going to sell to your members on your behalf. The commission for you personally, for me to sell a brand partnership for one of your members on your first level is $2,000. You're actually going to get a commission of $2,000 if one of your personal members purchases this. You can sell it to them, or I can sell it to them, okay? Or they can just buy it through the system. Because again, you sent out some postcards. You don't know who these people are that are coming through the postcards, okay? There are people that on this call right now that are like, I'm doing this, I love it, it's awesome. They may or may not even know who their upline is. And their upline, their sponsor, $2,000. Okay. Now we're also going to pay on the second level $500, on the third level $500, on the fourth level $500. Okay. So the way the commissions are essentially going to work, because we're always at first level 20%, second level 10%, third level 10%, fourth level 10%. Okay. So essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to put 5,000 points. Okay, the point value of the brand partnership is 5,000 points. Okay, so the first level is actually $1,000, but we're going to also pay a $1,000 bonus. Okay, or a $1,000 enroller bonus. So you're going to get $2,000 for if you personally sponsor somebody who buys this. $500 second level, $500 third level, $500 fourth level. Okay, think about that. All right. So now you have an opportunity to participate in this or sell this to your members. Okay. Here's what I want you to take away from this, okay? There is going to be a very limited number of people that can participate at $9,800, okay? Once we get probably 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 or something like that, okay, depending on the workload that we see coming with this, once we get a few members at $9,800, we're just going to raise the price up to $20,000, okay? So if this is something that you want to participate in, and you want to only pay $9,800 instead of $20,000, you will want to do this today or tomorrow or this week or as soon as you possibly can. Okay? As soon as you possibly can, because again, the value in it is huge. People will have no trouble paying $20,000 for this. And the cool thing is too, when we raise the price, guess what? Your commissions go up too. Okay, so that's kind of exciting too. So at some point, I'm not going to tell you when, I'm not going to say, I'm not even going to give you notice. It's like when we hit a certain amount of people that participate in it, we're just going to move the price back up, okay, to the regular price that we originally set. But I wanted to, because it's a brand new thing and we want to get a few people going on it immediately, I want to make it affordable, okay? Here's the other part of the affordability, I guess, that we want to offer to you today. Okay, for you to take part immediately. We're also going to offer a payment plan. Okay, so we're actually going to say, listen, if you can't afford $9,800 today, okay, immediately, if you can't put that on a credit card or you can't take that out of a bank account, we're actually going to offer you a payment plan where you can do 3 payments of $3,500. Okay, so the cost goes up a little bit. You're just over $10,000. You pay an extra, I think it's an extra $700, or you pay an extra $1,000 or something like that. But we're going to move the payments over time. Okay, and you and I can get on the phone and we can negotiate if those payments are going to be 3 payments of $3,500 over 3 months, or over 6 months, or over 12 months. Okay, and we can sort that out kind of offline, just negotiate and figure out a deal for you, okay? Because I do want people getting started on this. I do want you to be able to participate in it. But again, obviously we can't offer this to everybody. If we set the price at $100 or $500, everybody would do it. We'd be inundated, and then it wouldn't be very special, right? Everybody would have their own. Everybody would have their own postcards, and who cares at that point, right? So here's the offer, guys. And again, like I said, 1 person will take it, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. I'm not sure how many people, but we're going to have this as our high-ticket offer in Postcard Network. This is going to be our brand partnership. Is going to be a high-ticket offer that you're able to say, we offer the postcards with the matching postcards. Right? We offer the OMA program, with the recurring. We offer the generic network marketing opportunity, so you can choose any business you want, and that's kind of your long-term income. Now, with the brand partnership, we also have a high-ticket offer. We also have a high-ticket thing that you can sell, that you can make really big commissions on. You only need one person every once in a while to take you up on this offer, right? And it's $2,000, or it's $500 if they're somewhere in your downline. Okay, so think about that. This is going to set us apart from every single other Postcard network. I mean, every other postcard marketing system already, I think we've already kind of set ourselves apart. I think we're already the head of the class, okay, in terms of what we have available, in terms of the system and stuff like that. I think we already kind of are the top of the heap. But this literally is a high-ticket offer. And I'll tell you what, here's my problem with high-ticket offers in the industry. I've never really done high-ticket offers, and we even talked about this in the last few calls. I've been talking about, you know, offer a high-ticket offer if you have something good to sell, if you have something valuable, right? If you have something that people can actually get a good value out of. And part of the reason why I've never sold a lot of high-ticket items in the marketplace or joined some of these businesses out there is because I always felt like what they were offering was to take $10,000 from you, or $20,000 or $30,000 from you, and basically sending you an ebook course or a training or something that, you know, or coaching. And the coaching is good, except sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not, right? Sometimes the coaching is valuable if you actually get coached by somebody who's doing it. But if you end up just in one of these coaching floors, right, you end up with just somebody with a script that's going to coach you, and you're paying $15,000 for coaching from somebody who's just reading out of a book, who's basically going to college on the weekends or something like that. I always feel like I don't want to sell anything like that, right? I don't want to offer the value that some of these other places offer. So with us, with our high-end offer, I feel like the value is like overboard. Like, I almost feel like we should, like, when I was actually talking, okay, I got a confession to make. I actually talked to two people yesterday. I just had to get this out. I had to tell some people about what we were doing. So I talked to actually two of our leaders yesterday, and we were talking about, you know, about the brand partnerships. And when I was talking to one of them, he was saying, well, this is just incredible, Joel. Like, how can, like, this brand partnership opportunity is huge. I mean, people probably don't even realize what it's going to do for them and what it's going to do for their business, because, like, just the built-in customer base alone, the fact that they don't have to go build their own team to sell to, they don't have to go find customers, they don't have to go, you know, round up all the people, and, you know, all the systems work already and everything's proven already, etc. So he was just going crazy, and I said, wow, maybe we priced it too low. You know, maybe we actually, maybe it should be higher. You know, maybe it should be 30 grand or 40 grand or 50 grand. And it becomes difficult if you start pricing stuff like that, because then that's almost like, geez, you could go buy a franchise and a building and a house and a car and stuff like that. So we didn't necessarily want to go that high, but I almost feel like the value is, you know, 50, 100, 200 grand. Like, the value is actually huge. Okay. So anyway, so this is, you know, if you look at this is our high ticket offer through Postcard Network Group. Okay. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited for you to take advantage before the price goes up. If you do want a payment plan, we can do a 3-payment plan we'll set up for you. So basically, to participate in this, if you want to participate in this immediately, please send me an email, okay? Joel@postcardnetworker.com, okay? Joel@postcardnetworker.com. Just send me an email, let me know your phone number, and we'll help you get registered for it. Like I said, we can make you a payment plan, or we can process it immediately and get you started. The sooner you get started, obviously, the sooner we start working on your postcards, we start working on the landing page, and obviously if you're first versus the fourth person, we're going to start working on yours first, okay? So I can't necessarily build out 17 different postcards all at the same time. So, you know, the sooner you get started with this, if you do want to do it, the sooner, obviously, we can start pushing your postcards out and the landing page and everything and start getting going with you. Okay? So to participate, so in the future, later on today or tomorrow or next week, we'll have, so we've already put this actually in the back office. So if you look in your back office here, Postcard Networker, it'll come up as brand partnership. Okay? You can see it. You can click on brand partnership and you're going to be able to see this in there. It's just a little write-up, but for now, if you want to participate today at the discounted price, $9,800, or the payment plan, please just email me, joel@postcardnetworker.com, okay, and I'll take care of you and we'll get you going, okay? I'm just over the moon excited that we were able to do this and that we're able to put this together and push this out. And I'll tell you what, anybody who becomes a brand partner essentially is going to be our partner. Essentially is going to basically be able to get a hold of me anytime. We'll work together. We'll, build information products together in the future. We'll brand you through the OMA. You're going to have that status. You're going to be working directly with us to build your team and to build your brand and to build yourself. Okay? It is an investment. I agree. Absolutely. And it's not for everybody. Absolutely. Okay? But for the 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 people that want to do this, you're going to get paid a great commission. Okay? You're going to be able to have somebody in your team doing this, right? Branding themselves. Think about that. Think about that's going to lock them into your team. If one of your personal members becomes a brand partner, they're never going to quit. Their picture is on the postcard. How could they ever quit their picture being on the postcard? Think about that. That's a good way to lock people in, right? Build their own postcards, build their own landing page, build their own information product. And they're going to be able to generate the extra income from it and grow their brand and grow their business even more. So this thing is going to take your business to the next level if you do participate and become a brand partner. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the very first person. So I'm going to be excited for all of you that participate in it, but I'm excited for the very first person. So I can't even wait to start building out your postcard for you and building out your landing page and working on your information product with you. And just, being able to take you and raise you to that next level, like bring you along with us. And just, I can't wait for that first or second or third, like just to help you guys and really take your businesses to the next level with this. So I'm excited. Contact us if you want to do it. Start selling. You can start selling this immediately. Get on the phone to your team. And if anybody wants to do this, definitely they can take advantage of the half price for as long as basically we offer it. It'll be at least a week, maybe a little bit longer, but I'm not sure how long we'll offer it. We'll see. And then the price will go back up to $20,000. So have a great weekend, everyone. Wish you all the best. Bye for now.